Moving to the next segment, that is glimpses of the glorious past on the 28th July. So we'll be starting with the day, the year 2006, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism conducted the Nithyananda Spurna program at Salem, Tamil Nadu. Delivering incisive talks and powerful techniques, he took the 1500 participants through the deep experience and the transformations. Following are the pictures from this grand event, and these are the photos taken during the day 2 of the program. So here in the pictures, you can see a huge number of participants attending and having a conscious breakthrough through this program, Nithyananda Spurna. Moving to the next year, the year of 2011, and we'll catch the glimpses of this day through a short video magazine on Nithyananda Times.
This is Sri Nithya Mayatithananda and welcome to NT News from Nithyananda Dhyanapidam. It's Thursday, July 28, 2011. The headlines: Kailasa Yatris enjoy themselves in Pokhara. Nitya Yoga Teachers Training Program at Bidadi, a report. Life Bliss Program participants share their experiences, a report from San Jose, USA. Deities at Nithyananda Vedic Temple, Toronto, a glimpse. Anti-aging and weight loss retreat and yoga for back relief at Los Angeles. Now for the main news. From the looks of it, the Kailasa Yatris are having a gala time with the master. We received pictures of Swamiji and the Yatris visiting the Pashupatinath temple in Kathmandu. Also have an exclusive picture of them on a boat with the master sharing a meal with them. We also received information that Swamiji will be talking about the Leelas of Shiva during this trip to Kailash, the place where Shiva physically lived in the body for long years. He also revealed that the Kailash mountain, like the Arunachala mountain, was hollow and had many enlightened masters living there in a different plane. Amazing revelations. Back here in Bidadi, we have a report for you of the Nitya Yoga Teachers Training Program going on right now, which also includes the End Fitness Program training.
Squatting over your hips, lift your chin, raise your hands above, lift and arms up, follow. and your position. Okay.
I came to the Yogacharya training, the yoga teacher training, mainly because I wanted to learn more about yoga. And what I found out is that yoga is a way of life, and it's a way to become enlightened. It's the science of becoming enlightened, and I'm looking forward to going home and teaching other people about this. It's much bigger than I realized, and it's the beginning of a path for me to know myself more and to unite with the superconsciousness, which is what yoga means, to unite with the superconsciousness.
In international news, while the Yatris enjoy themselves with Swamiji, life continues as usual at various ashrams, temples and centers. We received a report from San Jose, USA of the Life Bliss program that happened there this weekend. We also have some participants sharing their experiences. Let us watch the small clip of the participants' experience.
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I've taken the Life Bliss Program 1, which is 7 chakras, and it was really, really enlightening in a sense that it really gave the science behind the whole meditation process and the science behind each chakras, and that gave me a lot of understanding, awareness of what each chakra represents and how it really helps us in our day-to-day life and how it could easily be blocked by worrying, fear, things that we deal with day to day. And with that awareness, I, was able to, now I'm able to like go out there and deal with these challenges in a much easier and much more aware and conscious way. So I really recommend for those who, been thinking about it or have never heard of it, because the chakras is part of our life, and that the science behind it would really help you be aware in terms of living a much more conscious life. So thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is John Rudeau. I graduated from Northern Arizona University a while ago, and now I'm traveling around the country, kind of seeing what I can learn. One of the best things I've done so far in my trip has been to take the Life Bliss program. A little bit about that. I don't know, it's just, it is what the title says, I guess. It is teaching you to live in bliss, and it will run through a series of the 7 chakras and different meditations.
We also received picture from Nithyananda Vedic Temple, Toronto, of the deities at the temple taken during the inauguration that happened on July 10th this month. Let us take a look.
Nithyananda, 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 Nithyananda.
Los Angeles Vedic Temple is hosting the very effective and popular anti-aging and weight loss retreat from August 13th to August 20th. To register for this non-invasive, enlightening, pain-free, no relapse, weight loss and anti-aging retreat, please write to programs@lifebliss.org. Also in Los Angeles, they are having a yoga class for back relief. The spine is a wonderful mechanism. It supports the body, allowing a wide range of motion, and acts as a pathway for the central nervous system, connecting the brain center to the whole body. For a yogi, the spine is an essential component of the practice. When healthy, The spine is the pathway for the flow of energy on a subtle level. In this practical workshop, learn back care. Why is the spine so important? What you should know about its structure and common condition. Do's and don'ts in yoga practice. Therapeutic poses for low back pain. For more information, you can write to info@yohamcenter.org. And that's all from us for tonight. Before we end our news, let's hear a quote from Swamiji. You have a natural, spontaneous intelligence inside you. You just need to tap into it. Thank you for joining us and tune in for tomorrow's updates on NTV Nithyananda.
Moving to the next year, the year of 2014, and on this day, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism expanded on the completion. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism described how there is a tantrum-throwing child inside all of us that is on strike. So we all need to sit with that child, and the Advaitic part of us will melt that child. Do not engage with the tantrum-throwing child that just empowers his tantrum-throwing. Just sit with him, and he will melt down in the presence of Advaita. Then Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism further guided us through the process. So let us listen more from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedars, sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, and two-way video conferencing. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing: Philadelphia, San Diego, Dallas, Dwaraka, Dubai, Vaidyanatham, Hong Kong, Sirgari, Ohio, Prayag, Hebal, Bangalore, Calgary, Amarnath, Scottsdale, Arizona, Hyderabad, Gupta Kashi, High Point, North Carolina, Belgium, Dhyanapeetam, Nithyananda Dhyanapeetam, Hosur, Nithyananda University, Paris, Madurai, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Phoenix, Kanchipuram, Nithyanandeshwara Temple, Pondicherry, Seattle, Chidambaram, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Nithyananda Nagara, Bididi, Simi Valley, California, Vancouver, Canada, Singapore, Singapuram, Houston, Kalahasti, Nithyananda University, Los Angeles, Baldwin, St. Louis, Toronto, Kailasam, Indrani, New Jersey, Kuala Lumpur, Palani, Mill Valley, Vairavan Goyal, Belgium, Dhyanapeetam, Madurai, Dhyanapeetam, Amersfoort, Netherlands, Wellington, North Carolina, Calgary, Amarnath, Scottsdale and Philadelphia. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today I will expand on completion. You may think, Swamiji has spoken so much about completion, what is he going to add? I have something to add, that is why. Just few days before, when all of you were going through some of the heavy incompletions, reliving them and relieving them, completing with them. Actually, when I sit here, I sit holding all of you. Please listen. Shiva Sutras very clearly describe even if an enlightened master holds the space of Advaita for you, you complete all your incompletions and you achieve miracles in your life. You cause your reality by causing miracles in your life. Beautifully, Shiva Sutra puts it. Whether healing a physical disease or manifesting the life as you want, if an enlightened master holds the space for you, means holds you in his consciousness, like mother holding a child. I'll say one step further. Mother holding a baby inside the womb. When he holds the space of Advaita for you, you may jump here, you may jump there, you may do this, you may do that, you may do it rightly or wrongly, but you will break all your incompletions in his space, because end of the day you are inside his space. You can kick with right hand, right leg, left leg, you can even fall, but you will fall only in his lap. So when an enlightened master holds the space for you, you are in his breathing space and he holds you consciously. You go through all your incompletions smoothly and complete and be relieved. So whenever I sit here, I hold all of you into that space. I program it automatic, and then I sit silently or sit with my some other job or whatever I am attending, but I will be sitting. This time when I was sitting, I just suddenly thought, I wanted to exactly see the depth and detail what happens in your physiological system. See, physical is different, physiological is different, psychological is different. The psychological effect, we know what happens after the completion. After completion, what happens in your system, in your mind, we know all that. What happens after the completion, even in your physiology, we know it. I wanted to know exactly what is happening, how this fire is melting the butter. Butter is your incompletion, fire is my space. How this fire is melting your butter. How when I hold the space for you, your incompletions melts down, you relieve it and relieve it. I just wanted to see exact process where see when you heat up a vessel and put that butter, how it melts and becomes ghee. At one point there will be sound where the heat and the butter is meeting and the butter becoming ghee. That sound will come. I wanted to know where in your system exactly that sound is coming. Where the consciousness, the completion, melts your incompletion, and you melt, you become complete. Where it happens, how it happens. So I decided to look into some of the disciples' inner space. But as an enlightened ethics, I cannot look in, I cannot enter unless you permit. But one good thing, I had few kotaris and tanedars and mahans who never put door for me, who never put any gate. So always says, no, look inside and clean whatever need to be cleaned up. For whom I am the permanent scavenger, permanent cleaner. I decided through them I'll look in and see what happens in their system. Please understand, this is one of the biggest revelation which is going to help all of you and millions who are going to come for completely completing in a very simple, very beautiful way. The scanning I did during the time of past life regression. If you have done earlier IAs, you will find this IA is the first time after the completion I made you all sit in the past life regression before sending you for lunch. That was the time I was scanning. That was the time I was scanning. Listen, whenever the past life memories open up, there will be a heavy incompletions. I can't even describe. It's almost like suddenly you discover a wound with so much of pus. It will be like that. So I was looking into I've taken around at least 10 specimens of various type and started looking in how this me holding the space of Advaita completes them, melts those pains and incompletions and pus away and relieves them. Understand, please listen. Please listen. This is the key word. Whenever you are sitting for completion, just sit with that heaviness on you. Whatever heaviness you feel as incompletion, if you see one part of you is always a tantrum throwing child. It does not want life, it does not want work, it does not want responsibility, it does not want society, it does not want even completion, it does not want yoga, it doesn't want anything, it just wants to cry, throw tantrum. It is like a mother holding a child and child is all the time kicking the mother. Leave me, I'm going where? I don't know. What are you going to do? No, I don't know. What's your goal? I don't know. Why are you crying? I don't know. Now, one part of you is that tantrum throwing child. How many of you recognize there's a part of you which is constant tantrum throwing child? Just sit with that child. Decide, okay, what can be done? You are like this, I am like this, let us sit together. Don't bring your grown-up intelligence to complete that child or relive, nothing. Just sit with that child. That's all I am saying. Tell yourself clearly, listen, this has to be very clearly understood. There is part of you which has already tasted completion and complete. There is part of you which is tantrum throwing child. It wants to break everything. House need to be cleaned? No, I am throwing the house. Job need to be attended? No, I am resigning from it. Car need to be cleaned? No, I am throwing it away, junking it. You have to go to school? No, I want to burn the school. You have to dress up? No, I don't want to. You have to do completion? No, I don't want to. It just throws tantrum, doesn't want to do anything. Let you sit with the space of your completion one side, the other side the tantrum throwing child. It doesn't want to do anything with your logic. It says, I am on strike. Please understand, inside all of us, there is a professional protesting, tantrum throwing child, which protests even against the protest. After protesting 2 days, throwing tantrum, I want to lie down all the time in the bed, I don't want to do anything. All right, you lie down. After 2 days, third day, I can't even lie down in the bed. I'm feeling like a burning, suffocating, everything is burning, head to toe, I don't know what to do, I want to do something. All right, come on, then let's go to office, or let's go to the temple, let's go to mall. No, I don't want to do any of that. Then let's lie down. No, I don't want to lie down, it is suffocating. The tantrum throwing child should never be handled logically. Please listen, this is the key word. Do not ever try to have a conversation with the tantrum throwing child. The more conversation you have, more frustrated you will become. Because the tantrum throwing child is not debating with you, he is protesting against you. So the more you engage the child in dialogue, more you try to engage that part of you in conversation, the more you will become frustrated. More the tantrum throwing child will become empowered. If there is a light, in front of that light I am doing some shadow games. How they do the shadow games, moving the fingers through that, they create shadows, and that's through that shadows they tell stories. The shadow stories and shadow games. In this shadow game, one lion and one deer, both of them are fighting. The lion is attacking the deer. You feel so painful and compassionate, you just wanted to save that deer from the lion. What's the best way? Switch off the light. Don't try to strengthen the deer. Don't try to supply weapons to the deer. Don't give rifle to the deer. Don't attack the lion. All that will be stupid. You will be attacking your own hand, which is doing the shadow game. Just switch off the light. Then the whole shadow game loses its power. Same way, the tantrum throwing child in you is empowered when you engage in dialogue with that child. When you try to logically analyze with that child, reason with that child. If you tell the child, come on, all the time you are throwing tantrum, you don't go to office, you don't want to work in the house, you don't want to do completion, then what are you going to do? That is what empowers the child. You considering the child as an entity, you trying to complete with that child, you trying to deal with that child, empowers that tantrum throwing child. leads to frustration of the tantrum throwing child and of you, frustration of you. Only thing you need to do, just sit. Yes, part of me is a tantrum throwing child. It is sitting like a butter on the fire. The fire is me, the space of completion. Just sit. Don't have the greed. The tantrum throwing child should melt away immediately. Don't have that fear what that stupid child is going to do to you and what all you have to go through. Nothing. When you sit in the banks of Ganga, silently, automatically there will be rain, shine, Ganga level raising up, down, you will be cleaned. Even if you don't enter into the Ganga and take bath. Just sit on the space of your completion with the tantrum throwing child, which is part of you. Suddenly you will see the tantrum throwing child, which is part of you, just melts away. After 2 days, you will not even be able to remember that part of you which is all the time throwing tantrum. Understand the lesson I learnt from that session, exactly what is happening. I wanted all of you to do that process. This is one of the core truth about completion. Understand? All of us carry that professional protesting child who just doesn't like anything, doesn't want anything, doesn't feel good with anything, doesn't feel homely with anything, doesn't like anything. Only it wants to break everything. Marriage, break it. Family, break it. Job, break it. House, break it. Spirituality, break it. Completion, break it. Anything it sees in front of its eyes, it just wants to break it. It just wants to break it. That's all. Sit with that child, knowing clearly your completion is powerful enough when you sit with that child as that child. Don't even try to complete that child. Yes, this is the way part of me is. Just sit with that child. Don't have any dialogue. Don't even think, plan to complete that child. Don't think to relieve all that. Not even a completion process. Just sit with that child and know very clearly your completion space will melt down that child. You will see like a butter melting down. That incompletion, suddenly it will happen in like a fraction of a second. You will be in a different space. That heaviness, that load of that child is no more there. Not even that child is dead, that child is evaporated. Understand? It does not even die and leave its dead body. It just gets evaporated. I saw that day. The moment I started holding my space of Advaita, I could see like in the hot pan, the moment you put the butter, how it becomes ghee in few seconds. Same way, all these guys, their incompletion just evaporated. In a hot pan, if you put the handful of ice, not only it will become water, it will become steam. Same way, I saw all these guys just their incompletions, the tantrum throwing child is evaporated. Listen. The Advaitic space is not my property. Understand? I am a wholesale dealer, but I am not proprietor. It is not my own property. All of you have it. All of you have that inside you. So decide to sit with your Advaitic space and with your tantrum throwing child. Actually, you are nothing but the fight between your tantrum throwing child and your Advaitic space. Unfortunately, you think you own the tantrum throwing child because he makes more noise. An Advaitic space is very silent and polite. Because of that, you think he is not there. Sit with the clarity. Your Advaitic space will melt down, evaporate the tantrum throwing child you are carrying. Just in few seconds, the tantrum throwing child will evaporate. It will not be there anymore. Today I wanted all of you to do this process. Take at least 21 minutes and sit. Of course, all the inner awakening participants I will be guiding. Today you guys will do. Already you have done it. You have done it, and we will be doing further different levels of completion. But all the satsang participants, satsangis, don't miss this process. Sit. Sit with yourself for 21 minutes and do this completion.
I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, Nithyananda Nagar.
What I feel is whether we sit in the right context or not, their satsanga, Swamiji gives such opportunities in our life, like where he'll form a satsanga around us. Because what I understand is like the importance of satsanga itself is for us to get into the right context only. Get into the right context and start living it. So what I feel is whether if you're still having that immature cognition and not the right context, then automatically Swamiji will give you like such situations and he'll put you under a satsanga so that you can evolve more and become like him.
What I feel is like how Swamiji told, Satsanga and Swamiji is the same. We all are just the reflection of Swamiji. So if anyone comes inside a Satsanga, it's not that the Satsanga will reflect their space, it will reflect Swamiji's space. So when they reflect Swamiji's space, however diluted you may be, however incomplete you may be, you will just become complete because of the space of Satsanga.
Even though you do not have a right context, it's just the master's uncompromised compassion. It's just like there's zero right context, wrong context. It's just the cosmic intervention that happens. Just because of Swamiji's uncompromised compassion for you to change and for you to be in a space of authenticity, like how he is in, because of his compassion, that's why he brought you to him and he made you sit in a satsanga for you to change yourself. Like how Acharya Maharaj told, satsanga and a guru is same.
Satsanga itself is there to give you the right context. So whenever you fall from the right context, satsanga is there to raise you back up.
Adilingam Jyotilingam Arpudalingam Jnanalingam Nithyananda Anandalingam Adilingam Jyotilingam Arpudalingam Jnanalingam Nithyananda Anandalingam. பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். அருணயம் பதிதனிலே மலைவல வழிதனிலே அருமையாய் அமர்ந்த நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகன உடைக்கும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். கருதிடும் அடியவரின் மலையெனும் துயர்களையே கடுகன உடைக்கும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். கவலைகள் விடி உறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருளழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். கவலைகள் விடி உறவே அவலங்கள் பொடிப்படவே கருணையின் அருளழகாய் ஆனந்தலிங்கம். சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். சுயமதை உணர்த்திடவே சுகமதில் நிலை பெறவே தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். தவநிலை குயர்த்தும் நித்யானந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். ஆதிலிங்கம் ஜோதிலிங்கம் அற்புதலிங்கம் ஞானலிங்கம் நித்யம் தந்த ஆனந்தலிங்கம். அருணாச்சல சிவவோ நித்ய அருணாச்சல சிவவோ குரு நித்யானந்த இறையாய் திரு அண்ணாமலை அருணாச்சலமே மானிட உருவாய் அவதரித்தாய் நித்யானந்தா அருள் புரிவாய். அருணாச்சல சிவவோ நித்ய அருணாச்சல சிவவோ குரு நித்யானந்த இறையாய் திரு அண்ணாமலை அருணாச்சலமே மானிட உருவாய் அவதரித்தாய் நித்யானந்தா அருள் புரிவாய்.
नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Sarvanyapida Yajamans, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedar, everyone sitting with us through Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Nithyananda TV and two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today I'll just at least enter into the second verse of Kena Upanishad. At least I'll start. Please recite the second verse Kena Upanishad along with me. Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso manoyat Vachoha vasam Vasamsa Upranasya pranaha Chakshus Chakshuradimushya Dhiraha Pretyasmallogata Mrita bhavanti. Chant once more. Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso manoyat Vachoha vasam Savupranasya pranaha Chakshuhu Adimushya dhiraha Pretyasmalloghat Amrita bhavanti. Shrotrasya shrotram Manasa manoyat Vachoha vasam Savupranasya pranaha Chakshuhu Adimushya dhiraha Pretyasmalloghat Amrita bhavanti. The translation: it is the ear of the ear that by which one hears the mind of the mind, the faculty of thinking and intellect, the speech of the speech, Vak, that which creates sound vibration. It indeed is the vital life of the life energy, the power of sustaining life, and it also is the eye of the eye, the power of sight. The wise enlightened beings, having liberated themselves from the senses and identifying with the subtle, inexhaustible source on living and rising beyond this ephemeral world, become immortal and eternal. Understand? The whole verse is declaring the answer for the pure questioning. First verse was pure questioning, Keneshita Prena. It is pure questioning. Now the answer. But the danger in answer is anything your mind can grasp is not truth. Because anything your mind can grasp, it can deny. That is ultimate. Anything known is already dead for your mind. Please understand. Anything known is already dead for your mind. The existence cannot be dead. Only your mind has to die in the existence. So the declaration of the truth has to be such where your mind cannot succeed in knowing, it just gets drowned and becomes knowing. Understand? If your mind succeeds in knowing anything and retains its existence, it is knowledge. If your mind is drowned and disappears in the process of knowing, it is experience. If your mind sustains the process of knowing and retains its original form even after knowing, it is process of knowledge. If your mind drowns and dissolves in the process of very knowing, it is experience, reality, truth, existence, Brahman, Sadashiva, Paramborul. Upanishad is declaring the truth without even getting polluted by the saliva of the tongue through which it comes out. Understand? Like Meenakshi, immaculate birth. She was never conceived in the woman's womb and given birth like usual birth. She just appeared in Chidagnigunda Sambhuta. In Chidagnigunda, that is why she is called as Sri Mata Sri Maharagni Chidagnigunda Sambhuta in Lalita Sahasranama. Just came out of conscious Agnigunta, conscious fire pit, pure, untouched by any human components or elements. This verse is pure as Meenakshi, untouched by the mind or the tongue through which it rolled out and came. That is why when we declare Upanishads are apaurushya, not by any human being. They can't understand such beautiful, pure poetry can exist without a poet. Yes, it is possible. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat vasoha vasam vachoha vacham savu pranasya pranaha. See, the whole verse is not pointing towards anything. It just says it is ear of the ear by which one hears, mind of the mind through which you think, speech of the speech which creates sound vibrations. It indeed is the vital life of the life energy, the power of sustaining life. It is also eye of the eye, the power of sight. The wise enlightened beings, having liberated themselves from the senses and identifying with the subtle, inexhaustible source, and living and rising beyond this ephemeral world, become immortal and eternal. Amrita bhavanti. Even when I remember this truth, I see nectar, Amrita is just getting flooded into the body. The joy, clarity, experience that I am immortal. Thanks to the Upanishad, gratitude to the Upanishadic rishis. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat. Nowhere they are pointing, this is consciousness. They are not even using the word consciousness in this. Some alien translators, alien historians have tried to translate this verse using the word consciousness. No, the word consciousness does not exist in the whole verse. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat vachoha vacham savu pranasya pranaha. Chakshush chakshuhu adimushya dhiraha pretya smallogat amrita bhavanti. Where is the word consciousness? No. The alien translators, alien historians tried to corrupt this verse by putting the word consciousness, Atman, soul. No. The original Upanishad does not have anything mentioning, pointing the finger. No. It just says it is ear of the ear. Contemplate. Discover. Answer for pure questioning is anubhuti, not knowledge. Any answer will create conflicts. Only experience liberates you. The other day I was telling one of my team member, he was telling pure questioning creates more conflict in me. I said no, then it is not pure questioning. You are having too many answers. Pure questioning completely heals you and brings tremendous completion. Only too many answers bring conflicts, not too many questioning. Pure questioning can never bring conflicts. You may be having many answers, presumptions. Question that. Question that. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat vachoha vasam savu pranasya pranaha chakshush chakshuradimuchya dhiraha pretya smallokat amrita bhavanti. The pure truth in its original untouched virgin form. I don't think these words even rolled through the mind and the tongue of the human rishis. No. Even if it rolls through the mind and the tongue, it may have the touch of saliva. No, I don't see the touch of human saliva in this verse. I only see the touch of the nectar. Even if they used one word, something which points, gone. The truth is gone. It is no more an answer to pure questioning. Then you will try to find the dictionary meaning of that word which they are using. Atman. Come on, let's find the Nikandu meaning. It would have become one more intellectual exercise. Brain candy play. No. Upanishads are not interested in making you go through any intellectual exercise or brain candy play. It declares authentic truths by its own authority. Authority for authenticity. I can go on enjoying this verse, repeating it. Shrotrasya shrotram manasa manoyat vachoha vacham savu pranasya pranaha chakshush chakshuradimushya dhiraha pretya smallokat amrita bhavanti. I can go on visiting and reciting this verse and doing yajna lakhs of time. Because every time I read this verse, the purity of unborn but reality of existence. Yes, there are some things unborn, they are pure, but they don't exist. Here, something exists by retaining its purity of unborn. The purity of ajata, unborn, not corrupted by its coming into existence, by its coming into presence. neither the mind nor the tongue through which the truth rolled out was able to corrupt the truth. It retains its virginity, original purity. Sadashivatva, untouched, unadulterated, unabused, uncompromised, as it is. Shrotrasya shrotram manaso manoyat, vachoha vacham savu pranasya pranaha, chakshuradi Mushyadiraha Pretya Smallokat Amrita Bhavanti. Amrita Bhavanti. Amrita Bhavanti. In the form of questioning or in the form of answers, Upanishad continues to raise us to the higher frequency. Contemplate and have Vakyartha Sadas on this verse. I'll continue in the next satsangs the deeper sacred secrets from this verse. With this, I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham
Nithyanandam. On this auspicious Tithi of Amavasya, a few devotees are offering the Maheshwara Puja is internally process, understand, and respond that you agree to the truths behind the Maheshwara Puja, which will be told now. If you agree, please say yes loudly at the end of each declaration. The truth behind the Maheshwara Puja is that I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that cosmic energy exists. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hindus, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the Chinmaya Vigraha, the embodiment and representation of that very cosmic energy. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is a pure channel for complete completion to be achieved for all the departed souls, and for completion to be achieved for all the participants with the departed souls. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that during the Maheshwara Puja, all the monastic members of the Nityananda order become a pure channel for complete completion to be achieved for all the departed souls, and for completion to be achieved for all the participants with the departed souls. Yes, I authentically cognize, which is internally process, understand, and declare the truth that offering the Maheshwara Puja will bestow complete completion for all the departed souls for whose photo or horoscope is mentioned here, and completion will be bestowed on all the Maheshwara Puja participants with the departed souls for whom they are offering Maheshwara Puja here today. Yes. We'll now begin the rituals of the Maheshwara Puja. Nityanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nityanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Madhyamam Nityananda Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Lalate Tripundri Nitiladhra Kasturi Tilakaha Spuran Maladhara Spurita Katikopi Navasanaha Tadhano Dushtaram Shirasi Phanirajam Shashikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate Mamopata Samasta Duridakshayadvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham Adhya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatito षडमष्णगोत्रोद्भवस्य मृगशीर्षा नक्षत्रे वृषभराशो जातस्य बालाजी श्रीनिवासन्नामधेयस्य अनुषा श्रीनिवासन्नाम्याः रोहित गुप्ता नामधेयस्य लीला गुप्ता नाम्याः सूर्या गुप्ता नामधेयस्य हेलेन साउ नाम्याः राघवन साउ नामधेयस्य राधा स्वामी नाम्याः श्रीनिवासन कोमंधूर नामधेयस्य आनंद मोहन नामधेयस्य वासुदेवन राघवाचारी नामधेयस्य वेंकटनाथन राघवाचारी नामधेयस्य केशव वासुदेवन राघवाचारी नामधेयस्य विवेक बंसल नामधेयस्य सकुटुंबस्य डैनी ज़ीकी chen नामधेयस्य सकुटुंबस्य फेंग जीरोंग नाम्याः यांग मेंग क्यू नाम्याः फेंग जी फेन नाम्याः xiao जी लिन नामधेयस्य xiao नाई चैंग नामधेयस्य फेंग गुआओ zhang नामधेयस्य सकुटुंबस्य च ब्रह्मकपाल विष्णुपाद कालभैरववपुस्वरूप श्री कैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्त श्यामलापीठारूढ श्री मीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्र रत्न कुमार गुरुमन्यतुल्यावतार श्री पार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्ध दिव्यज्ञान विश्रुत सकल निगमागम सारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्ह काहलादि समस्त बिरडावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कलभ केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाख्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणा नरहारह द्वदोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद् वृषभध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्त्रे सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिनां अवतारभूता श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदे स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ तृणवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणि साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमद् जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम पूर्वोक्तानां सर्वेषां जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम एतेषां दिवंगत बन्धुमित्रवर्गाणां विदेह मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं च परमशिव स्वरूप भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव मुखेन महेश्वर पूजाख्य कर्म करिष्ये। ओम अपौपस्पृश्य. We will now be chanting the 15th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवतां नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्धदामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् अथ पुरुषोत्तमयोगो नाम पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमथ शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्। Shri Bhagavan says, the imperishable banyan tree of life, symbolized by the Ashwatha, has its roots above with the leaves and branches spreading below the earth. The leaves are said to be the Vedic hymns. One who knows this eternal tree becomes the knower of the Vedas. Adhaschordvam prasritastasya shakha गुणप्रवृद्धा वृषयः प्रबालाः अधश्च मूलाननुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. The branches of this tree extend below and above the earth. Nourished by the tree human attributes guna, its buds are the sense objects. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound by the resultant actions of humans. Na rupamasye tatopalabhyate, nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha. Ashwatthamenam suvirudhamulam ashangashasrena dridhena chitva. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrittih prasrita purani. One must then seek that place from which having gone, one never returns, and surrender to the Supreme Being from whom all activities started from ancient times. Nirmana moha jita sangha dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukha sangye gacchantya mudha padamavyayam tate. Those who are free from pride, delusion and attachment, those who dwell in the self, who are done with lust, who are free from dualities of joy and sorrow, not confused, and those who know how to surrender to the Supreme Person, attain the eternal consciousness. न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. That supreme space of eternal consciousness, my consciousness is not illumined by the sun nor the moon nor by fire. Those who enter that space never return to this material world. Mamaivamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manashyasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. The living entities in this conditioned material world are a portion of my eternal self. In this conditioned material world, they are attracted by the six senses, which include mind dwelling in Prakriti, the active energy principle. Shariram yadavapnoti yachatyutkramati shwaraha grihitvaitani samyati vayurgandhani vashayad. The spirit in the mind body living in this material world moves from one body to another, carrying these just as air carries aroma. Shrotram chakshusparshanam cha rasanam granameva cha adhishthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. The living entity, the spirit, leaves one body, takes some other body and gets new eyes, ears, nose, tongue and sensing body according to the samskaras it had in the causal layer, and enjoys the new mental setup. Ukramantam stitam vapi bhunjanam vagunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti Pashyanti jnana chakshushaha. Fools in ignorance do not perceive the spirit being united with the gunas. As it enters, enjoys and leaves the body, the one whose inner eye is open clearly perceives everything. यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितम् यतन्तो प्रकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्यन्त्यचेतसः. The serious practitioner of yoga with an understanding of his self can see all this clearly, but those who do not have an understanding of the self, however much they try, cannot see. Yadadityagadam tejo jagadbhasayatekhilam yachandramasi yachagno tattejo vidhi mamakam. The light of the sun and the light of the moon and the light of the fire, all their radiance is also from me. Gama vishya cha bhutani dharayam yahamojasa pushnami chauschadhi sarva somo bhutva rasatmakaha. Entering into earth, I support all beings with my energy. Becoming the watery moon, I nourish all plant life. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktaha Pachanyannam Chaturvidam. I am the fire of digestion in every living body, and I am the breath of life exhaled and inhaled, with which I digest the fourfold food. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattasmritirjnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta kridveda videva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me came memory, knowledge, and their laws. I am known by the Vedas indeed. I am the creator of Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. Dvavimo purusho loke, ksharashchakshara eva cha, ksharas sarvani bhutani, kutastokshara uchyate. There are two things, the perishable and the imperishable in this world. There are the living beings who are perishable, while there is the unchangeable, the imperishable. Uttamah purushastvanyaha paramatmetyudahrudaha yo lokatrayamavishya bibhartyavyaya ishvaraha. Besides these two, there is the Supreme Purusha, the Lord Himself, who pervades and sustains these three worlds. Yasmaksharamadiitoham aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha pratitah purushottamah. As I am transcendental, beyond both the perishable and the imperishable and the best, I am declared both in the world and in the Vedas as the Supreme Person Purushottama. Yo mamevama sammudho janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme without a doubt is to be understood as the knower of everything, and he worships me with all his being. O son of Bharata, iti guhyatamam shastram idam muktam maya nakha etad buddhva buddhiman syat kritakrityascha Bharata. This is the most profound teaching taught by me, O sinless one, and whoever knows this will become wise, and his actions will bear fruit. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. in the Upanishad of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the scripture of yoga dealing with Brahma Vidya, Yoga Shastra, the science of Brahman, the supreme absolute, in the form of Krishna Arjuna Samvada, the dialogue between Sri Krishna and Arjuna. This is the 15th chapter named Purushottama Yoga, the yoga of the Supreme Being. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. We will now continue with the Manasa Puja. Hritpadmamasanam dadhyat sahasrarachyutamrutaihi padhyam jaranayor dadhyat manastu argyam nivedayet tena amritena achamaniyam snaniyam tena chasmradam akashatattvam vastram syat Gandhasyad gandhatatvakam Chittam prakalpayet pushpam Dhupam pranan prakalpayet Tejastattvam cha deepartham Naivedyam syat sudham buddhihi Anahatadvanirgantha Vayutattvam cha chamaram Sahasraram bhavet chatram Shabdhatattvam cha geetakam Mrityamindriya karmani Chanchalyam manasastatha Sumekalam padmamalam Pushpam nanavidham tatha Amayadyair bhava pushpaihi Archayet bhava gocharam Amayam anahankaram Aragam amadham tatha Amohakam madambam cha Advesha akshobhakau tatha Amatsaryam alobham cha Dasapushpam vidurbudaha Ahimsa paramam pushpam Pushpamindriya nigraha Daya pushpam kshama pushpam Jnana pushpam cha panchamam Iti panchadaser Bhava pushpaihi Sambhojayet Bhagavantam Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. We'll now begin the Upachara Puja. Om Hrim Etat Padyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Esha Argyaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Achamaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Snaniyam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Vastram Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Eshat Gandaha Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Pushpam Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Bhagavate Shri Nithyananda Paramashivaya Namaha. Om Hrim Idam Sachandana Bilva Patram सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं एष धूपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं एष दीपः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं इदं सोपकरणनैवेद्यं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं इदं पानार्थोदकं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। ॐ ह्रीं इदं पुनराचमनीयं सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिवाय नमः। आरात्रिकम् ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसय्यसायिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। आरात्रिकं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्द परमशिव चरणकमलेभ्यो नमः। पुष्पाञ्जलिः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तकर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथ श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव चरण कमलेभ्यो नमः। ओम नित्यानंदम। All the sannyasis of the Nityananda order are requested to distribute and partake the Pinda Prasadam. Thank you, Nityanandam.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Paramashivoham Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Nandeshwari Paramashivoham Level Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and blessings. I welcome all the living and practicing Hindus, de facto Kailasians from all over the world. I welcome all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvavarityagis, Srimahans, Mahans, Kotaris, Tanedar, visitors, viewers, special invited guests, VIPs, and all those who received Om Awards today, different Kailasas awards and rewards, recipients, and Kailasa Gurukul students, NHU students, Kailasa's ministers, ambassadors, citizens, consulate generals, supporters, Mantreshwaras, Vidyeshwaras, Ganeshwaras, Astreshwaras, everyone sitting with us all over the world. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings on this auspicious Guru Purnima occasion. On this auspicious Guru Purnima occasion, Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa: blessings, blessings, blessings. After this great pause, Samadhi, all the blessings will be showered on all of us. Blessings.